So, this is my stream, or this is the interview with Willy2Guns' cousin. Two of his cousins were in my stream, or were in the chat on my stream last Wednesday, and they came on here and talked. I wasn't really prepared, a little drunk, but I'm just gonna let that play. That's Cosmic 404 Incorrect. She was chilling for the night, and since this got copyrighted and messed up, I'm gonna let it play here. So, without further ado, here we go.
Hey, we can hear you.
Okay, I had my aunt on the other. I had her on video chat through Facebook, so maybe that's why you didn't hear me. Okay, so yes, me and Robin Patterson are Willy2Guns' cousin.
Cool.
We do not have much details about the investigation. It's an ongoing investigation. He was cremated. We do know that Willy was doing okay. He wasn't perfect. We don't know right now what was in his system. We won't know until the autopsy report is back, and they are not releasing that because of the investigation. Now, I do want to say there's a lot of skepticism with your followers and people saying that we're not family. We're not asking anybody for money. Nowhere has anybody asked for money. So I particularly don't need anyone to believe that we're his family.
No, I believe you.
Our soul
now that I see you, it makes much more sense.
Our thing is we want justice. That is it. We're not asking anybody for money. Yes, I myself started the Facebook for Willy2Guns it's under Willy2Guns. It's on Facebook. I have a video on TikTok it's a longer version of one of the videos that you guys have shown about the fent pen. It's a fentanyl pen that was offered to him. Willy, there's another video with him showing, there's been times where they said that they didn't know what medications he was on, but there's a video with him first getting to the house and pulling out his medications, saying what they were and what they were for. So the videos of them saying that they do not know what type of medication he was on and what they were for, that's a lie. There's video evidence of that on YouTube. If I can't see anyone's comments, but if anybody has, hold on, do I go to chat?
Star, I'm on your side. Like, I'm looking at it from a legal perspective. She left.
I think she can still hear us, though, maybe. No, yeah, I feel much better.
She's trying to look at the chat, and I think she accidentally left.
Yeah.
So let me post a link back.
I'm so glad she came in, because, that's...
She's back.
That's great. That's awesome.
You're back. Star.
Sorry about that. I disconnected on accident.
Yeah, so I feel like what I've noticed would be, I'd say it'd be a failure to render aid, especially in Missouri, leading to negligent homicide. I feel, especially if what I noticed was the people in the bathroom before, and what I noticed was Willy walking out with the mark on his arm, the injection mark. And he was in that bathroom with Tone. He was in that bathroom with Nanobot Andy. And really, I feel like a competent investigator is going to look at, the cell phone records of who. I said that's another charge, using a mobile device or internet connected device to facilitate illegal actions. Or people get nailed with that all the time.
Right.
And that's important. So as the case is built, these people that they can't plead down, and that they'll get hit with something at least. And most of these people, Saints, he's on his third strike as a felon. Brian Rizzo, Blade, he's a felon too. Becky has a history. Nanobot, it's just these people they're rotten.
Right. Well, before my cousin passed, I didn't know any of these people. I didn't know any of their names, any of their social media.
Yeah,
I didn't know
they
anything
fly
about
under
it.
the radar.
And I'm learning as we go what type of people they were.
Yeah.
But it's really upsetting to my family. I know there's going to be trolls and accusations and stuff like that, but I just really want to let people know that me and Robin Patterson are his cousins. I live in West Virginia. She lives in South Carolina. His mother and everybody else is in Ohio. He lived in Ohio. He was cremated. His body was taken back. Well, his ashes were taken back to his mother in Ohio.
Well, I don't know. What can I offer?
That's true. It's the only reason I'm skeptical is because trolls like to imitate people. But now that you're here, we know it's you.
Understandable.
So,
but like
I'm
I
in
said,
Missouri.
we're not searching for money. We're not searching for anything other than justice. You will not see his page that I've started on Facebook. You will not see us ask for any money. We're not even asking people to believe that we're his family. If you have information that could possibly help, that's all we're asking for.
So,
wait, if people had information just to put it on the stream, where would you want it to be sent to?
So
I mean, I have Facebook. I'm posting. I'm sorry.
It's Detective Masters of Kansas City Metro. Is that the detective that's in charge of the case?
I myself have not been in touch with him, but my aunt Robin has. Robin Patterson, who has also been in the comments. She has.
I would like to speak to him directly, actually, because Saint attacked me in St. Louis, Missouri, in same state. Maybe we can make something happen there.
I'm sorry, I had an ad pop up on my phone. I didn't hear you.
Oh, so I live in St. Louis, Missouri, and the guy, Saint, the guy that was painting Willy's face and streaming, he attacked me in St. Louis like maybe like 5 months ago or some shit.
Right, I had heard you talk about that.
Yeah, so it's like same state. Maybe we can make something happen there. That's why I want to get involved in it.
Right. I know that there was a lady who messaged me on TikTok. I've had a couple people message me on TikTok asking me if I was really Willy's cousin. And there's something called, I can't remember the name of it. I can message you when I find out. She had posted, and she actually got in contact with the investigator, and he had emailed her stating that there is an ongoing investigation. And her name on TikTok was somebody's assistant. I can message you that information as well. But there is, she did post a picture of that email with the detective.
All right.
Oh, Robin says that she'll link.
Yeah, she has a number.
The number, yeah.
Okay.
I would personally recommend not putting that in chat, though. I don't know if we should have them have a direct.
I don't think it would. I mean,
I guess he's a detective. Yeah, he can handle it. Whatever.
Right. But as far as like if someone has any evidence, anything that they think would help, Robin Patterson is on Facebook. She's on YouTube. Star Johnson is my Facebook. And as well as the Willy2Guns Facebook that is dedicated to nothing other than trying to get the truth out there, get awareness for what's going on. And that's solely what that Facebook is for.
Cool. I feel like whatever happened there, you could say there's gallons of alcohol and grams of drugs, whatever. What happened to Willy while he was, the way that was set up, the way he fell, and the way he was treated for that hour, the 911 call, that's what I want to focus on.
Right.
And that is not okay. That's disgusting. That's what people are outraged about. Doesn't matter how he got there, it matters what happened there. It's like if you see someone get hit by a car going, oh, he's riding a motorcycle 150 miles per hour and he hits a car, hey, it's his fault. But are you going to stand there and watch him die for an hour? Like,
exactly. And that's why we want justice for Willy, because how he was done was wrong. And I mean, think about it. Would you want to watch your family member on YouTube or your child on YouTube going through that, knowing that these are the final hours of their life and they're getting made fun of and painted? That's the problem that Willy's family is having.
And then you have these same people. The way I feel is these people are so inept. They're so unable to accept any sort of accountability or responsibility in their entire lives, and they're lifelong criminals. Not to be like, oh, fuck criminals or whatever. Like, I've been there or whatever, but it's bad. Like, what I'm saying is they would do this again. These people have learned nothing from it. They're joking about it. They're trying to further profit off it, make money off of it by baiting this interaction with their donators and stuff. And I mean, it sucks. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I truly believe that those people are actually dangerous. They're actually dangerous.
Like I said, I was unaware of who they were. I was unaware of their social media. I'm only finding out who these people are and what they're about since
they've been doing this. These people have been doing this for like 4 or 5 years. Well, I mean, Saint and Tone,
even longer, yeah.
They're like new orbiters. Or Saint only came on like earlier this year. Tone came in like last year as a drug addict. Blade's been doing this stuff for like 5, 6 shit. Blade's been doing this shit for like 10 years, but
yeah,
he really went off the deep end about 5 years ago. The degenerate, like drunken, orbiters and stuff like that. They've already done this before. Yeah, people have died in this community before. Johnny Boston passed away. I think, was it Alchemy or whatever that guy's name? He overdosed and he had to be saved by Narcan with these same people. Let's see, who else? Aldi 1K, same thing. He almost got killed by these people.
My thing, I mean, you got to ask yourself, if they had called 911 sooner, could he have been saved? If he could have been, then that makes you a little responsible, I believe.
It was actually Saint in the footage that I've reviewed. He's like, wait, Saint, he's like, wait, did Blade call 911? And then Tone's like, yeah, he's calling 911. He's like, dude, you gotta stop him. Like, I don't want to deal with the cops right now. And they both run out there and stop him. And that was the first phone call. He's on the phone with the operator, which makes me wonder, like, I feel like if you call 911 and hang up, they'd show up anyway. But,
right.
It wasn't until like 20 minutes later that they, thanks to another donation, that the paramedics actually were called. And in the video, or in the clip I was showing, when Becky came back to steal the cameras and phones, Blade called the cops to file a police report. The cops show up and Blade's like, yeah, like, she's fucking this guy named Willy and he died today. Oh shit, I'm dropping shit. And the cop doesn't even care. The cop's just like, oh yeah, the guy died today. Like, it's just, he didn't actually die today. Blade's trying to joke, but you can tell that, they're joking about, like, they don't care about him this entire time.
Right.
Oh, did you guys know about Beck and his relationship with Beck before he passed?
I have heard that the family knew his mom, and the family in Ohio did know about his relationship with her.
Okay.
Now, the lore I know about Beck is that her reputation is as like a black widow. Like,
I've heard.
Yeah. She had an ex-boyfriend or an ex-husband who passed away.
Suicide.
Yeah, I think that had to do with opioid addiction and stuff. And a month before that, I think Blade called the cops on Beck for stealing pills from his mom. You heard about that? Okay.
That's the.
So I mean, you can build a pattern for these people. and just show the consistent behavior of their character throughout the years. And also, I've heard that the reason that they went to Kansas City, that Beck went to Kansas City, is because of a streamer named Trina Golden. And she's an IPG streamer who streamed with all these people in the RVs and stuff for a couple of years. Trina Golden. And she is currently incarcerated because she sold a deadly dose of fentanyl to someone earlier this year who passed away. And I've actually heard that Beck was there to testify on her behalf as a character witness.
I don't know the laws in Missouri. My birth mother, she's from Missouri, St. Louis, actually. I don't know the laws there, but here in West Virginia, the laws, you know, there's dope boys, dope being, whatever you want to call them, everywhere. Here in West Virginia, if you sell someone a fatal dose of anything, that's murder here.
Yeah. Or that's same in Missouri too. They take that very seriously. And that's why Trina is locked up right now, because she sold that dose to someone.
Right.
I mean, Missouri's pretty right leaning, really, like as far as like the state is. And you know, it's like liberal Southern laws with like guns and stuff, but when it comes to drugs and stuff, they're pretty damn harsh.
Right. Yeah, it's the same here.
But I would look up, if you don't know about Trina Golden, I would look up into her on YouTube and stuff and IPT or whatever. But I'm telling you, she was a streamer who streamed with these same people. She was Beck's friend. She moved back from Los Angeles to Kansas City earlier this year, sold a lethal dose of opioids to someone, and they died, and she got locked up. And that's why I heard that Beck wanted to be in that region of Kansas City, was to testify on behalf of Trina Golden.
It's all crazy to me.
Yeah.
Oh, it is crazy.
I have, you know, I'm a mom now, so I try to stay out of the life, but this is not something you want to see online of a family member.
No. And telling you, like the first time I really watched the footage was pretty much a live stream. And I mean, thinking about it right now, like this whole, it's disgusting. It's just like this somber. I put myself in other people's shoes, and I've interacted with these people before on that same level, like this extreme intoxicated level of like chaos. And it's like, these people don't care about you. These people will kill you for content. Like, it's not. And that's what they did.
And what's crazy, and that's what Willy was guilty of. He was infatuated by someone. He looked up to him. Blade, I think his name is. And ultimately, he paid for it with his life. And it really bothers me that people donate for him to take shots. Like, I mean, there's so much more you can. I don't know what his goal is, to become famous or whatever, well known on the internet, but it's just crazy to me that people are actually going out making money for themselves to live everyday lives, but then paying this man to do drugs and take shots of alcohol. People really need to do better in life.
I say that to his people all the time. Do better. Like, do better. Like, anything. But at the same time, I've talked to these people and spoken to them. I mean, I've been harassed by these people for like years and shit. They're nuts.
Right.
But it's like they have nothing they're proud of. They're really just miserable, sad people trying to like reach out in this like I call it a parasocial relationship, where they're like they said infatuated by a fan, and they're able to donate for recognition and shit. And that becomes like their social paradigm and whatnot. And then it's like, if you're accepted from there, I mean, that's the easy way to get accepted, is by donating. And then when you show up there and you got, the camera's on you, 1,000 people, and you're like, oh, it's showtime. It's almost like even preparing to be on those streams, I always say, like, it's like I was going to a badass drug dealer or some shit. Like, I'm getting my adrenaline's going crazy, and I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, you know. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's really terrible.
Well, hopefully we can just get justice some way, somehow. And like I said, if anybody has anything, you can send it to Robin Patterson, Star Johnson, or Willy2Guns on Facebook.
Cool. Yeah, I want to get in.
Sorry.
I want to get in contact with the detective. Actually, I want to speak to him directly.
Right. And if you have any questions about the detective, my aunt Robin Patterson, she's been in contact with him, so she can tell you more about that situation. She tried to get on live with you. No, stop. Sorry, my dog is trying to lick me. She couldn't get the link to work. So, I guess, I mean, if you have Facebook and you would like to reach out to her, she'd be more than willing to answer any questions about the detective part. Like I said, I had no contact with her.
All right. Cool. Well, cheers.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Thanks. All right. You want to take some shots? No, all right, so that was it. That's so yeah, Willy's obituary started. I saw you post that in chat. I actually did see Willy's obituary posted, and I saw NJ Court's stream from earlier today where he went over the message from whatever the police county was that confirmed that there is an investigation. And yeah, so I'm going to end it on that. I'm actually going to come back and stream again in like 10 minutes or something, but there you go.